Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe, that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here at Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Colorado State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. The Red Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Getting some heat. They're setting up the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and got a fresh set of downs.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield, it's Strong. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Red Raiders will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His punt is blocked.
And every week you study this and you know which side you're going to attack and who you want to attack. And you could tell they wanted to attack the right side, brought all the guys from that direction, sneak through a little crack, come in, get their hands on the punt, and get the big block.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He makes the connection. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit, yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Rams are rolling down the field. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab on the left. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up 7-2. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's going to pass on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll try to pop the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. He hopes it turns out better than last time. He had the other one blocked. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Line getting set on second down. This place is alive, and they love to force this offense into another mistake. Complete downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. On the ground, it's Henderson. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Rams look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing it.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Strong. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Fair catch, called for and made. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Hudson. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Got a man, it's Hudson. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle, offense to the line. Makes the grab down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Strong. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the back. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Keeps it on the bootleg. Using the quick game. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Leaves it with the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. Got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The Rams will call on their punt team. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll ride Davis here. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Strong. Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to move it through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The hurry up now. 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The give to the single back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking downfield, it's Strong. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fires it incomplete. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. First down, 10 yards to go. He's looking to throw it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Red Raiders in the hurry up.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Strong. Turns it loose. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Rams will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to Davis. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the offense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They get him down after he makes the catch. The Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quickly complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. They're going to throw it again. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Gets it out fast. And the Rams get enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. On the run, it's Henderson. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Connection to the right. Afterburners coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wisconsin delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense was the story here. J.J. Watt may be the standard, but it looks like there's another stud edge rusher there in Madison. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Handoff from the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll keep it himself. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Rams are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. He's got it. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes his connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Brings up second down.
Going to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Number 86.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Texas Tech, 12.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Hudson. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He'll do it himself. There's a live football. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking for a crease to the left. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Rams are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Sweet cut there. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Some misdirection with the counter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on 2nd down. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's a first down for the offense.
Running back goes in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Back to throw, it's Strong. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Right down the middle. It's complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The aerial assault continues. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The short hands, it's Hudson. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Strong. Feeling some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.